Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to dive into today's topic because it's all about one of Hollywood's most beloved power couples, Melissa McCarthy and Ben Falcone. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our celebrity, deep dives, and relationship analyses. So I recently came across this absolutely adorable interview with Ben Falcone on the Julia Cunningham Show, and I just had to share it with you all. Ben opened up about something that might seem small, but actually gives us such a cute glimpse into his marriage with Melissa. In the interview, Ben revealed something pretty hilarious. Melissa absolutely cannot stand when he shaves his face completely. Can you believe it? Ben jokingly mentioned that without his mustache he feels like a hot new guy, but Melissa's reaction is far from impressed. He said, and I'm quoting here Melissa, "Let's just say nicely she does not enjoy the look of my face unadorned with hair. I don't know about you, but I find this absolutely endearing." What makes this even more interesting is that Ben's facial hair is now going gray, or as he put it, shock white, but Melissa still prefers him with either a mustache or even a full beard rather than clean-shaven. It really shows how our preferences for our partners don't always follow conventional beauty standards, right? And Ben seems to take it all in stride with that classic happy wife, happy life attitude. I think there's something really sweet about how he talks about this preference of hers. It's not a big deal to him, just one of those little compromises we make in relationships that actually mean a lot to our partners. You know, this got me thinking about how these small preferences become such significant parts of long-term relationships. We all have them, don't we? Maybe your partner has a specific hairstyle you love, or perhaps you can't stand when they wear a particular shirt. These little quirks become part of the fabric of our relationships. For those who might not know much about Melissa and Ben's love story, let me take you back a bit. They actually met back in the 90s when they were both in school, but their romance didn't blossom until 1998 when they joined the same comedy class in Los Angeles. Isn't that just perfect for them? Their shared love of comedy became the foundation for not just their personal relationship, but their professional collaborations too. They've been married since 2005, which is practically an eternity in Hollywood years. And they've worked together on so many projects. Remember Ben's cameo in Bridesmaids? And they co-created The Boss together too. I think there's something really special about couples who can successfully blend their personal and professional lives. Together, they have 2 teenage daughters, Vivian, who's 17, and another daughter. In an interview with People magazine back in April, Melissa talked about their family life and joked about how neither she nor Ben is ready for their daughters to leave the nest for college. That parental anxiety is so relatable, isn't it? Even for Hollywood stars. What I find particularly impressive about Melissa and Ben is how they manage to balance their successful Hollywood careers with a seemingly grounded family life. They're not the couple you see splashed across tabloids with drama and scandals. Instead, they seem to enjoy simple pleasures, like date nights at home. Did you know Ben is apparently quite the chef? Melissa has praised his cooking skills, especially his steak and smash burgers. She says they're so good that they've set a high bar for dining out. I love hearing about celebrities doing normal things like cooking dinner for their families, don't you? When they do make public appearances together, they always seem to complement each other perfectly. At the 2025 Golden Globes, Melissa wore this stunning hot pink Christian Siriano jumpsuit, while Ben looked sharp in a brown suit. They just have this way of presenting themselves as a united front that I really admire. Melissa's career has been absolutely phenomenal. She's received nominations for her roles in films like Can You Ever Forgive Me and Spy. Her range as an actress is incredible, She can make you laugh until you cry, and then turn around and deliver a performance that breaks your heart. Throughout all her success, Ben has been there, supporting her every step of the way. But Ben isn't just Melissa McCarthy's husband. He's established himself in Hollywood too. He's had roles in films like Bridesmaids and has directed projects including Superintelligence. One of their recent collaborations was the Netflix series God's Favorite Idiot, which really showcases how well they work together creatively. Coming back to this facial hair preference that sparked our conversation today, I think it's such a perfect example of the quirks that exist in every relationship. These personal preferences might seem trivial on the surface, but they're actually part of what makes each relationship unique. Think about it. Being comfortable enough with your partner to openly express your likes and dislikes, even about something as minor as facial hair. That's a level of intimacy that takes time to develop. It shows how comfortable they are with each other after all these years together. What's also beautiful about Ben and Melissa's relationship is how they're embracing the aging process together. Ben mentioned his beard going shock white, and Melissa's preference for him with facial hair despite this change. Love that goes far deeper than superficial appearances. They're growing older together and accepting each new phase of life as a team. I think humor plays such a crucial role in their relationship too. The fact that they can laugh about something as simple as facial hair preferences shows a healthy and resilient bond. When you can address differences with humor rather than conflict, that's when you know you've got something special. While we see the glamorous side of their lives on red carpets and in movies, it's these intimate anecdotes that reveal the authenticity of their relationship. It makes them so much more relatable, doesn't it? Knowing that even celebrities have mundane preferences and playful disagreements just like the rest of us. There's a lesson here for all couples about the importance of communication and compromise. Openly discussing preferences, even about something as seemingly trivial as facial hair, ensures that both partners feel heard and valued. It's these small acts of consideration that strengthen a relationship over time. But it's also important to maintain your individuality within a relationship. The fact that Ben sometimes shaves his beard despite Melissa's preference reflects that balance between personal autonomy and mutual satisfaction. It's about respecting each other's individuality while also being willing to accommodate preferences when possible. While physical appearance does play a role in attraction, Ben and Melissa's relationship shows that it's the deeper connection and shared experiences that truly sustain a long-term partnership. The initial attraction might be about looks, but what keeps people together for nearly 2 decades goes far beyond that. Many fans find Ben and Melissa's dynamic so relatable. I've seen discussions online where people share similar stories about their own relationships. One comment I read mentioned that whenever Ben gets involved in Melissa's projects, they unfortunately don't perform as well. But I think that's a bit harsh. Their collaborations might not always be blockbusters, but their willingness to work together shows their commitment to supporting each other's creative endeavors. I think what makes their relationship so appealing to fans is that despite their fame and success, they seem like a normal couple, dealing with the same everyday issues that we all face. They've created this beautiful family together and maintained a strong partnership in an industry where relationships often don't last. What do you think about Melissa's preference for Ben's facial hair? Do you have similar preferences about your partner's appearance? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Before I wrap up this video, I want to take a moment to acknowledge how refreshing it is to see a Hollywood couple that appears to have such a healthy and supportive relationship. In an industry often marked by drama and short-lived marriages, Ben and Melissa have built something truly special together. Their relationship reminds us that it's often the small things, like facial hair preferences, that make up the beautiful mosaic of a long-term partnership. Those little quirks and compromises are what make each relationship unique and special. If there's one takeaway from Ben and Melissa's story, it's that mutual respect, shared humor, and open communication are key ingredients for a lasting relationship. Whether you're a Hollywood star or just an ordinary person, these principles apply universally. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Melissa McCarthy and Ben Falcone's relationship. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might find it interesting. Also, let me know in the comments what other celebrity couples you'd like me to explore in future videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.